Yo, what is going on YouTube? It's Jonathan Golden and we are here in the office, in the race room, I like to call my office, and we're going to do a side-by-side comparison of Big Willow and, Big Willow in real life versus Big Willow on the track. I think I have some footage of some good laps of the GT3 on Willow Springs, but I think I do have some of the laps of the GTR, so I'm going to do two different segments here, one with the GT3, one with the GTR, comparing lap times and seeing what lap time I can get the best on Project Cars 2. So Project Cars 2 is one of the games that I play on Xbox One that has Big Willow, sorry, it has Big Willow, Willow Springs, and you can race on there and get a little outline. I like to do it before I go to a track day so I can get familiar with the track, get the line, get the braking points, and kind of compare in person versus real life. So I'm gonna see what my lap time is gonna be, on the game versus my real life lap time that I've already had, and see if it's kind of similar, feels the same, and give you my feedback on it. So we have Project Cars 2 loaded up. We're gonna record the screen. We got a simulator. I did a video about that on YouTube. So here's my simulator setup. We got the Ferrari wheel. We have the Servo TX by Thrustmaster Ferrari wheel. And then we got the Red Bull Racing play seat. And then we have the Thrustmaster stainless steel pedals. Xbox One running on a 4K Samsung TV. Boom, let's get into it. So before I play my games, I like to do like a 5-lap warm-up. So I'm gonna do 5 laps, get some familiar with my lap times and my car. I'm gonna be racing the Porsche GT3 RS on this one. It doesn't have the Porsche GT3 on Project Cars 2. And then I believe it has the Nissan GTR. So start with the GT3 RS and do 5 laps. I don't know if you guys follow David Perel. He's a professional race car driver for Ferrari GT3 series, and I think he's raced on GT4, but I found his schedule and outline pretty well. So he does like a 5-lap warm-up, then 2 to 3 online races online. So it's about 90 to 120 minutes of sim time a day. I don't really have that much time to do every day, but I try to do it when I can. If you'd like to race me online, my name is Golden Wenka on Xbox One. Alright guys, there's the GT3 RS, Willow Springs International Raceway. We're going to do a couple warm-up laps, so I'm going to talk to you guys through the track layout. Make sure I'm racing with 2 feet, one for the gas, one for the brake. I'm going to just screen record this. So, recording start, let's go. So into the pits here, pit lane speed 37 miles an hour. Okay, here we go, we gotta warm up the tires, get them up to temp. We're at 26 PSI right now. Now let's go. Green, green, green. Red line 9,000. This corner's quick. Hang all the way to the outside. This one you pretty much can floor. I'll just let off a little bit. Oh. Spoke too soon, guys. It's my warm up. So give me a couple laps here. Warm up. This car is a little bit more difficult to handle because I was racing the Cup car and it's a little bit more forgiving. This one is very twitchy, and if you hit the edge of the track, you're going off. So we're flat out here. We can go about 140 in this corner. This is turn 8. I'm definitely not doing that on the track in real life. Yeah, if we did that in real life, that's kind of dangerous. You do that in real life, though, you come off a little bit. I went off, so this lap won't count. Alright guys, we're going to attempt the hot laps here. Here we go. I'm happy that lap felt good. It felt smooth, clean. There was right at the last corner. I was right at the edge of the line. I don't know if you saw that. It was pretty sketchy for me. Woo! All right, you guys, what do you think of that? Real life racing versus sim racing. I thought that was a pretty cool analogy. Although the GT3 was in the wet weather, so I couldn't really compare a real time. I got a 1:58 on the wet track for GT3 in Willow Springs, Big Willow. And then on the dry, on the sim, I got a 1:20. So we'll have to do a comparison when I do another comparison. And you're interrupting the vlog, yo. I thought it was pretty cool, you know, doing a side-by-side comparison, real sim racing versus, or real life racing versus sim racing. So I thought that was pretty cool. I'm gonna do another one. I did one with the GTR. So if you watch the next video, I'm gonna be on with the GTR in the sim with a Nismo. And I don't know if you guys remember, I had a GTR as well, a 2015 that was stock. So I'm gonna do a side-by-side comparison of that. This video ended up being a little bit longer than expected, but I thought it was pretty cool. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next video here shortly. Talk to you soon.